The man was reborn when he was 8 years old. The first thing he did was help his parents sign the divorce papers. Then, he left his wealthy mother and chose to stay with his poor father. After that, he invested all of his father's savings into a worthless stock that no one wanted. Everyone thought the boy was daydreaming, chasing a fantasy of becoming rich. But he clearly remembered that this stock, despised by everyone, would soon surge in value and skyrocket to astronomical levels. He believed that, with it, he could take his father to the top of the world. In his previous life, when his parents divorced, his mother only raised him for the child support money and smeared his father's name, saying he didn't care about it. So when the boy grew up and became the richest man alive, he cut ties with his father and dedicated himself entirely to bringing success to his mother and stepfather. In the end, he even fell gravely ill because of it. But when his mother found out, not only did she refuse to help with his medical expenses, she forced him to transfer all his assets and planned to sell his organs for money. It wasn't until the very last moment before his death that he discovered it had been his father who had paid all his child support over the years. But by then, it was too late to regret, and he died full of remorse. Perhaps heaven took pity on him, because he really did return to being 8 years old, right on the day his parents were divorcing. Listening to their argument from outside, this time he didn't hesitate. He ran in, put his finger down to sign on his father's behalf, and told his mother to take the deal and leave. His mother, acting innocent, pretended she had no choice and claimed that her wealthy partner wanted to keep the boy. But he rejected her without hesitation and chose to stay with his father without looking back. Seeing his son's determination, the father silently vowed to do everything in his power to give him a good life. He even took out all his savings, thinking of paying the boy's school tuition. But the next day, the boy took his father's money and went straight to the stock market. He used it all to buy a junk stock that was plummeting in value. Just as the father was about to take him to school, he discovered his son was missing, and so was the 5,000 pesos. He immediately called the police. After investigating, they found out the boy had bought stocks with the money. The father rushed to the stock market while the boy eagerly awaited the market opening. At that moment, a beautiful young businesswoman happened to pass by. Seeing such a young boy investing in stocks, she kindly warned him he would lose everything and advised him to go back to school with his money. But the boy confidently replied that the stock would rise for 10 straight days. Since she didn't believe him, he made a bet. If the stock went down, he would never invest again and would sincerely apologize. But if it went up, she would have to marry his father and become his mother. The woman, to his surprise, agreed without hesitation. At that moment, the father arrived, asking anxiously about the money. The boy showed him the investment card and told him they only needed to wait 10 minutes to get rich overnight. But before he could finish speaking, his mother walked in with her rich new boyfriend. They mocked them for dreaming big and even told the father to abandon the boy. The father grew angry and shouted at his ex, saying that even if he lived in poverty, he would never leave his son. The boy also confidently declared that in